So we're being called in this time of a new era, a new space, a new beginning. And Spirit is saying to not allow yourself to step backwards. Spirit is saying to allow yourself to push forward with the least amount of resistance. We're being called into a new space. We're being called into a new space. We're being called into a new beginning. And this isn't just like the regular, like, new beginning. This is the next part of your life, new beginning. And this is a very elongated chapter. It's not a short term. This is a long term. This is what will be happening long term. And this is your confirmation. This is your confirmation. This is your confirmation to step out of the space of feeling like you don't have enough, or you're not ready yet, or, like, the time is now. You don't need anything to get started. You just need to start. You just need to start. We're going back to the original way of living. And I know maybe, the outside world looks like a whole bunch of things, but you have to really tap into your internal space in order for that guidance to be what it needs to be. You're being guided, you're being called, and a lot of us have created this thing within us where we just neglect how we feel. We just neglect that soul's calling. We just neglect it. We neglect the consciousness. We neglect the voice in our head and in our our natural GPS, our natural gut feeling, our natural instinct. We push it to the side and we figure out all these other things to do instead of what we're actually being called to do. And this is a new space of contract work. So where we are coming out of, we have the South Node right now at play. And you're coming out of that space. You're coming out of what you're comfortable doing. You're coming out of what you've always done. You're coming out of what you think you should be doing. And you're stepping into that new uncertainty space. And I think that's where all the fear for a lot of people, it blocks. And that's where that comes from. That space of you feeling like you don't know what's going to happen next. And so it creates this fear. It creates this wall that blocks you from that desired life, that true life, that real life, your fantasy world, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it. So the subconscious mind rules 95% of your brain. And your subconscious mind is your paradigm. Okay? Your subconscious mind is your paradigm. And your paradigm rules the vibration of your vessel. Okay? And whatever your subconscious mind is attracting, it is the life that you are living at this current moment, at this time. We are coming out of that space and we're moving into that 5%. We're moving into that space of changing the paradigm. You have to change the paradigm. You have to do something different in order to receive different results. You can't wake up every day and do the same exact thing and think something that is going to change, or something's going to change for you, right? And so Spirit is calling. Spirit is calling you to step into that new version of yourself, and don't look back. Don't look back. Regardless of who doesn't see your vision, regardless of who doesn't support you, regardless of, the naysayers or, the people in your life that are not on the path that you are on, you're going to have to leave some things behind. You're going to have to leave some things behind, and you're going to have to really trust and believe in yourself in order to move into this next space, because it's going to take some strength. It's going to take a lot of strength, actually. It's going to take a lot of strength in order for you to really trust and believe in yourself and nothing else. Trust and believe that you are able to have and create and do whatever it is that you want to, like whatever. It doesn't even matter. Like life is limitless. There is no impossible. Okay? And so as you take this next step, as you move to this next journey, as you go to the next phase, right? Give yourself a pat on the back. Congratulate yourself. Don't beat yourself up in the process. Don't beat yourself up in the process, because 9 times out of 10, you know, you prayed your way to where you are right now. Okay? You've asked for where you are right now. And you have created that, whether it be consciously or subconsciously. So this next phase is going to be the best phase. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some closure. It's going to take some leaving some things behind. You got to make room for the new. You got to make room. So clean up, clean your space out, you know, move some things around, because you can't ask for open doors if there's nowhere to put, you know, you don't have no room. You got too much clutter. You got too much baggage. You got to release that. You got to release that. We have a new moon coming up in Libra this week. And this is a really good time for you to leave behind what no longer serves you, in order for you to manifest what you want to bring into your life, into this next era, into this next phase. This is a very powerful space. It's a very powerful space because we are all in the times now that we recognize, we're recognizing more and more on a collective level what is actually happening. And if you are, you know, awakened in that space, then you know you're being called, you're needed, okay? And so don't push yourself back to the wayside. Don't fall into the crowd. Don't let your life be run by fear and be scared of everything that's happening outside of you. Really just hone in and focus on your energy and be guided. Be guided. Be guided to the direction that you're wanting to go. Be guided to that pool. Be guided to where it is that you're being called to. But actually listen. Like, listen this time, you know. If you get the calling, like, listen, answer the phone. You know, spirit is calling right now, and it's very heavy. We are dealing with a spiritual warfare. And, you know, you can either evolve or repeat. You can either evolve or repeat. So, yeah, I was called to tell you that. And give yourself the grace, give yourself the confidence, give yourself that same belief that you had in everything else. I want you to put that energy towards yourself. Put the energy towards yourself and know that you are safe, that you are worthy, that you are deserving of anything and everything that of that life that you desire. Like, that's yours. It can be yours. Trust and believe in yourself. And until next time.